Hello everyone, let us start with chapter 3, that is human reproduction. Starting with the first one, that is the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system is located in the pelvic region, which includes a pair of testes, accessory ducts, glands, external genitalia. First of all, let us see about the testes. Its location is outside the abdominal cavity in a pouch called as scrotum. Function of scrotum is to maintain the low temperature of the testes, that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than the normal body temperature, which is necessary for the process called as spermatogenesis. The shape of the testis is oval. Its length is 4 to 5 centimeter in length and 2 to 3 centimeter in width. Inside the testis, testicular lobules are present. That is 250 compartments are present within each testis. So, inside the testis, such testicular lobules will be present, which is 250 in number in each. Seminiferous tubules, each lobule contains 1 to 3 highly coiled seminiferous tubule. So inside this testicular lobules will be the seminiferous tubule, and function of seminiferous tubule is to produce sperms in seminiferous tubule. Now each seminiferous tubule, it is lined by two types of cell, that is male germ cells called as spermatogonia and Sertoli cell. Male germ cells, it undergo meiotic division and it will produce the sperm. So two types of cells are there, that is male germ cells also called as spermatogonia and Sertoli cell. In between the Sertoli cells are present. The function of Sertoli cell is to provide nutrition to the germ cell. Then interstitial space, region outside the seminiferous tubule contains small blood vessels and interstitial cells, or also called as Leydig cells. Function of this is to synthesize and secrete testicular hormone called as androgens. So if we see in the TS of the seminiferous tubule, then such in the testicular lobule 2 to 3 such seminiferous tubule will be present. Outermost will be having two types of cells, that is called as spermatogonia, and in between Sertoli cells are present. So Sertoli cell provide the nutrition to the germ cells and the spermatogonia will undergo meiosis to produce the sperm. In between the Leydig cells are present, which will be producing androgens, that is the hormones, or it is also called as interstitial cells. So interstitial cells will be having or called as Leydig cell. Function of that Leydig cell is to synthesize and secrete testicular hormone called as androgens. Then testes. Inside the testis, testicular lobules are present. Inside the testicular lobule, seminiferous tubules are present, and seminiferous tubule will be producing sperms. Seminiferous tubule is having two types of cell, that is called as male germ cells and Sertoli cells. Male germ cells are also called as spermatogonia. Okay, now the accessory ducts that are present in it, that is called as rete testi, vasa efferentia, epididymis and vas deferens. So seminiferous tubules will open out through the rete testi, which opens into vas efferentia, which will lead into epididymis, and that will lead into the vas deferens, and that will loop over the urinary bladder from where it receives the duct called as seminal vesicle. So here seminiferous tubule open as rete testi opens as vasa efferentia, comes out as vasa efferentia, vasa efferentia will continue as epididymis will lead as a vas deferens, it loops over the urinary bladder and then it receives a duct from the seminal vesicle, then it continue as an urethra. It opens in the urethra as ejaculatory duct, which continue as an urethra, and that urethra, the opening of urethra is called as urethral meatus, that is the external opening. So again, seminiferous tubule opens through rete testi, opens through vasa efferentia, that will continue as epididymis, it will lead as vasa deferentia, vas deferens loops over the urinary bladder which receives ducts from the seminal vesicle, which opens into the urethra as an ejaculatory duct. Then function of the duct. It stores and transports the sperm from the testes to the urethra outside. Its urethra will originate from the urinary bladder, and its opening is called as urethral meatus. Okay, so testes, which is having seminiferous tubule, opens as rete comes out as vasa efferentia, continue as an epididymis will lead into vas deferens, which loops over the urinary bladder. It continues, it receives the duct from the seminal vesicle, and it opens as an ejaculatory duct into the urethra, and that urethra is having the external opening, which is called as urethral meatus. So here in the TS of seminiferous tubule, you can see that two types of cells are present, that is germ cell or spermatogonia and Sertoli cell, and this spermatogonia will undergo meiotic division to produce the sperm, and in outside the seminiferous tubule group of cells are present which are called as Leydig cell or interstitial cell, which will be producing the hormone called as androgens. Then accessory ducts. Accessory glands are paired seminal vesicle, a postrate gland, and paired bulbourethral gland. All this, its secretion is called as seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and enzyme. Apart from them, bulbourethral gland helps in the lubrication of the penis. Penis is the external genitalia made up of special tissue called as erectile tissue. Its enlarged end is called as glans penis, which is covered by loose fold of skin, that is called as foreskin. So in the diagram you can see this. So testis is there, foreskin is there, and glans penis is there, and three glands, that is seminal vesicle, postrate gland, and bulbourethral gland. Its secretion is having fructose, calcium, and enzyme, and bulbourethral gland also helps in the lubrication. Then female reproductive system. Female reproductive system consists of pair of ovary, pair of oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina, external genitalia, along with a pair of mammary gland for the process of ovulation, fertilization, pregnancy, birth, and childcare. Now let us see first of all the ovaries. So ovaries function is to produce the ovum and steroid hormone. Its location is lower abdomen, size is, length is 2 to 4 centimeter, which is connected to the pelvic wall and the uterus by the ligaments. Now ovary, it is covered by thin epithelium. Inside it, ovarian stroma is present, which is divided into two zones, that is peripheral cortex and inner medulla. So ovary, it is having the stroma inside, which will be divided into two parts. Outer side is peripheral cortex, inside will be called as inner medulla. Now ovary, closer to ovary is the funnel shape infundibulum. This one is funnel shape infundibulum. Have finger like projection, which is called as fimbriae. Function is to collect the ovum from the ovary. This will lead into ampulla. This part is ampulla, and ampulla leads into the isthmus. Isthmus will open into the uterus, which is a single, that is the womb, and its shape is inverted pear shape. It will open through the cervix, which is narrow, and the canal will be called as cervical canal, and it opens outside through vagina, which is also called as birth canal. So ovary, it is closed. It's closer to ovary is the infundibulum. Infundibulum leads to the ampulla. Ampulla leads to the isthmus. Isthmus opens into the uterus, which is single, which is a womb, and inverted pear-like structure. It opens through the cervix, and cervix is having the cervical canal, and it opens outside through vagina. Then uterus. Uterus is having three layers, that is perimetrium, external thin membranous, myometrium, which is middle thick layer made up of smooth muscle, and endometrium, which is inner glandular layer, lines the uterine cavity. Function of endometrium is it undergoes cyclical changes during menstrual cycle, while that of the myometrium, it exhibits strong contraction during the delivery of the baby. Then external genitalia in case of female are mons pubis, that is fatty tissue layer, then labia majora, fleshy folds of tissue, labia minora, that is the folds of tissue under it, under the labia majora, hymen, that is the membrane which covers vagina, and clitoris, that is a tiny finger-like structure at the junction of the two labia minora. So this is about the reproductive system in case of human.